talking while I was muted. Sorry.
No, okay.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to put a face to it. I might still move my video at some point. So good evening, everyone. My name is Adenike Damole. First of all, how is everyone? I hope we are doing good. So my name is Adenike Damole, and I'll be your instructor for this program. I'm a senior IT project manager. I currently work at Liberty Assured as a lead project management lead, and I manage a team of over 40 cross-functional team. And I have over 10 years experience, and I've worked in different organizations, cut across consulting, fintech. I've supported banks as well, data science company, manufacturing, and the like. So I want us to talk. It's going to be an interactive session. So I'm not here to only speak. I would also like to hear from everybody. I wish most people had. I wish they are here because I can only see let me see 14 if I remove the facilitator and maybe one other person, maybe 14 or 13. And because I really want to know everybody and I want to know what we are doing and why we are here. So I think I will start with that. Then we can talk about some other things. So I want to know, first thing first, I want to know your name. I want to know why your name, what you are doing, what you are currently doing, whether you are in school or then where you are working, if possible, you can say it. And also, why are you in this class? Because there are so many courses that you can go for. So why are you here? So let's start. Who is going to start off? Should I use the list? But I might miss out some names.
Good evening.
Okay, good evening. Yeah, good evening. Go ahead, please. Thank you.
My name is Esther Fashipe.
Okay.
Currently, I'm unemployed.
Okay.
So I just finished product management. So I'm joining project management. Project.
Line is breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Better.
Okay. I said I just finished a course on product management last year.
Okay.
Like project management, product management, they work line, they align together. That is why
Okay.
I'm here to learn more. So and to to align the knowledge from product management and project management together to be a better version of myself. Thank you.
Okay. I'll come back to you. I hope I'll remember. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Who is
evening.
taking the next
Good
shot?
evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. My name
Good
is
evening, ma.
Precious Samuel. Sorry, I'm at work.
Okay.
My name is Precious Samuel. I I work with individuals with disability.
Okay.
I'm I'm a co-founder of Aloha Learning Support Initiative. So basically, I joined this platform to enhance my tech skills and also to enable me be able to plan upcoming projects for my foundation. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Next person.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Chechi Azuoji.
Okay.
I'm an audio consultant, an audio engineer. I run consultancy for friends, media outlets, and entertainment hubs. Yeah. So I wanted the course to be able to put the skill together and be able to manage and handle projects effectively. and also be able to branch out further in the career. Thank you.
Thank you. Next person, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Isa Adamu. I'm currently started my journey as a project manager with Wincom Develop Center. Before here, where I gain hands-on experience in project coordination, teamwork, and understanding how technology drive project and are managed.
Okay. Thank you. Next. Who is
Good
next,
evening, ma'am.
please? Good evening.
My name is Samuel Okolo Agundino. I work with Sterling Housing uh, Enterprise and joining project management uh, because it's a valuable because project management is valuable and it keeps skills and I know it's very useful in industry these days. And project management is high demand career, so that's why I want to put my interest to be a project manager. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Next person, please. Okay, good evening, sir.
Um, I'm Olawale Ibrahim. I'm a recent graduate from business administration. The reason why I chose project management basically was I was actually interested in tech and I wanted to know if there is any tech course that is in line with the field of management, which is related to my field. So I chose project management.
Okay. Thank you. Any other person? I think we still have. Next, please. I'll need us to be interactive. I'm still seeing some people on the call. Okay. Good
evening, ma.
evening. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, please.
My
Good
name
evening.
is Balogun Aminat, a final year student of University of Ibadan. So I chose to study or learn project management because it's built on my background in industrial and production engineering, which is my course of study, and also to help me handle tasks, prepare me for future jobs where both technical and management skills would be needed. Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Good evening,
Next,
everyone.
please. Good evening.
Okay, my name is Deborah Aibeni. I'm a creative, I'm an artist, a dancer, movement artist, and majorly in the creative space, and also a graduate of English education. I've been able to handle a couple of projects, but I chose this because I want to really know what it's all about and also to see how to bridge the gap between what I do and gain hands-on knowledge with with the wealth of experiences that I already have and see how to incorporate that with it and also to see how to also get into the tech space too, majorly.
Okay.
I see that is a good avenue to begin and start with. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, ma. Next, please. I think I have not heard from Ibukun Lua. Please, no hideouts, please. Next, so that we can move to something else.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Dami.
My name is Agabia Kaulua Damilola. I'm
Okay.
currently studying computer science and I want to enhance my knowledge in accordance to my field. That's why I registered for data science.
Data science. We are in project management class.
Okay. But I will share this link. This link was shared to me.
Yeah, so you're in the wrong class there.
Okay, thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Have you seen the reason why we need to all speak so that I believe we are taking note of our name. I think Dami or something. So okay. Who else, please? Okay. Some people are still hiding. Okay, Bolaji just joined. Bolaji, you are welcome. Okay, so let me just proceed. So I really want other people. I think it's having a network issue, but let me just proceed. So I believe we've been able to put face to the person speaking, so I've taken off my camera. So now, the main reason why we are here or we'll be having this, so I know that you've already told me why you are attending or you'll be attending the class and the reason why you want to come to this class, because I believe there are other, what they call it now, there are other side of technology, though project management has to do with whether non-tech or tech. However, I'm coming from the tech side. I've done 99% managing tech space, but they are different. So in this class, we are going to not only as per tech, because there's what we call waterfall and agile. So some majority of the non-tech might go through the waterfall angle. We're going to start off with that before we move to the agile ways of managing projects. Another thing I also want us to understand, I will start with the first person that spoke. You talked about you've done product before and you want to do project. It's good. But I believe that you understand, you would maybe by the time we start, you'll be able to understand the two. Find product manager and project manager, they work together, but there is a thin line between this, because most times some people mix the two, how will I put it now? Will I say the two job together? They mix them together, but this is not the, maybe by the time we start, then we can, but this is not the time for me to mention that. And so there's a thin line. I can even say it for projects, we handle majorly that has to do with stakeholder, that has to do with the scope. We manage scope, we manage the cost, we manage the schedule, which is the time, you manage the procurement, you manage the team. But for the product manager, has to do with more of the feature. What is this feature? This is how we want this feature to be. Is it coming out? Is this product coming out the exact way we want it to be? That does not mean that a project manager too will not also do that, but there's just a thin line. But we'll talk more on that by the time you go along, especially people that have already engaged in product management. And product management too has to do with more of doing market research and persona and other ones, then trying to compare different products to improve your own company product. Another thing I also want us to know, if you know you want to be in this class, you have to be empathic. Project manager has to do with, you have to be empathic, you have to be a leader. You cannot say you want to be a good project manager if you don't have that leadership skill in you. Because as a project manager, you can manage, it doesn't have to be any IT or any non-IT. You can even manage, if you cannot manage your home, if you cannot manage a small space, then you don't need to be here. Because the empathic part, you have a lot of things will come along your way. But the most important thing is whoever or the people that you are working with or they are working with you, you need to make them, you need to provide enabling environment for them. You need to show empathy. You don't need to scare them. You need to show them what you just need to accommodate people as much as you can. That is a major work of a project manager. All these other things that we're going to say or talk about later, well, then those ones are okay, lesson, school thing, but you just have to also have that inbuilt in you. If you don't have the stamina to be able to tolerate people, you unless you can learn it. It's something that you can learn. But some people, they have that inbuilt to be able to manage people, to be able to manage resources, which are they are still people, to be able to manage people, things around them, to make things to be in order, to make things to be where it's supposed to be able to meet up with timeline. All these things that I saying, okay, people should come for meeting, and this is the time that we need to come for meeting. If you are now coming, let's say meeting is for 2:00 and somebody is just joining without you informing, like let the facilitator know on time that, okay, I will not be able to come, or I will be late. That it shows that, yes, you know what you are doing and you are a good leader, not that you're just walking at any time you feel, okay, no, it does not concern anybody. I can just come in at 10. I'm not talking about this class. I'm just talking about in general. So you also need to be proactive. A good project manager will be proactive at all times. You need to be proactive. You need to be able to identify risk at every point in time before it turns to issues. We talk about it as we go along. Before anything escalates, you need to be able to handle it. And you also need to escalate on time. When you see that, okay, this thing is already is getting beyond my control, you need to escalate on time. But that does not mean that you should be escalating every time, disturbing your line manager or this. You should be able to manage the people around you, manage whatever resources that being given to you, whether it is physical resources or it is hardware. So you should be able to do that as a project manager. I think I will want to stop here a bit. I don't know whether I want people to ask questions before I proceed. If I see there's any other thing for me to, yeah, please. I need people to speak, ask questions, just general question, please, because we're still going to dive into, but you can ask your question. Thank you. People are not talking. Is this how we are going to be doing every week class without people talking? Okay, so I also want to find out, is it today that we'll pick class captain? I mean, what did you call it?
Yes, ma. We are picking today, but I think we
can
already
do
have
it. Don't worry.
Hello, sir. Ma?
Don't worry. We can do it. Like, don't worry. If it's today, I will say how I can manage things here. Unless I'm just worried that people are not here. So that's what I'm. So I don't know whether it's just people that are here that you do get. So
Yes,
I'm just worried about that.
all I want to say, I said we already have someone but she's not on the. So we just choose our assistant, someone who will assist her if she's not around. I know.
Okay. So we have somebody, but the person is also going to attend the class.
Definitely.
Oh, okay. So you want us to pick assistant as well, or there is no need? Okay, we want us to pick assistant.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but the other person is a lady, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Do I have question? Sunday just joined. Bolaji too joined. Is it Bolaji or Bolanle? Taking note of some few people. We are still going to talk. Sunday, I hope you can hear me. Please, good afternoon or good evening. I would like to
Yeah.
know your name, where you are working, if you are working or not, why are you here, and yeah, so you can speak, sir.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sunday Nela. I work with
Okay.
United Bank of Africa.
Okay.
I'm on this platform to learn. I know more about project management.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aisha, you just joined as well. I would like to hear from you. I don't know whether you heard what I said that I need them. So you tell me your name, if you are working, if you are still in school, if you are looking for a job, and why are you here? Why do you want to attend the project management class?
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Aisha Abdujabbar, and I'm currently a student. I'm currently an undergraduate student. I want to learn program management in order to add value to my undergraduate degree and increase my chance of employment.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Any other person? So now, do you guys have any question for me before I move to the next agenda? Nobody is talking. I like people to interact. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma. Okay, ma, you talked
Yes.
about
Okay.
how similar product management and project management are. So I just want to ask, which role usually comes first when starting something new? Is it the project management or product management?
So it starts with, the product manager. So there is another aspect, more like a BA. So it depends. I just want to bring that one in so that you understand better. So there is also BA. I'm sure most of you will be hearing business analyst, and all that. So it also depends on the organization. Some organizations don't employ BA. They just employ product manager. So some don't even. Aisha, please, can you please mute, please? Thank you. Thank you. So now, I just want to explain the three right now. So it depends on the organization. Some, I know that you're asking which one start from, and that's why I said, let me just explain just a bit. So there is BA, there's product manager, there's project manager. You see some companies, some they will just get BA and project manager. Some will just get product manager to do everything, and some will just get product manager and project manager. And in most organizations, or let me say partly, where you see a product manager, they might just want a Scrum master, or they might say, okay, product manager and also a project manager. It depends on the company. But in the long run, if a company has the three, a BA, a product manager, and a project manager, now the BA starts first. The BA work with the business to gather the requirements. Now, then, so some companies feel that they don't need a BA. A product manager can also work with the stakeholder, which is so product manager starts from before projects, because projects now work as per delivery. You are trying to make sure that, okay, whatever thing that we want to do, now you are the one that will now gather the resources. You are the one that will make sure that, okay, whatever deliverables that we want to achieve, we are going to meet up with that particular timeline that they didn't give to us. The cost or the budget that they are using, let's say they've given us $500 for this project. You have to make sure that your project is below or at that particular amount, not above. You are going to make sure that you work with the procurement, work with the stakeholders, make sure that stakeholders they are also happy, and also make sure that you meet up with the project objectives. So a product starts from before it comes to project, but that does not mean a project manager will just fold your hands like waiting for the product. No, you still work along with the product manager, but don't allow them to jump over, because so many companies right now, some of them jump product and they just come to meet you to say, okay, I want the team to start to develop this application. No, I've been in a situation where you just have to let them understand, because they too might not know. So you have to know before you can explain, to say, no, this is not the process. The process is, the requirement comes from the product. The product liaises with the stakeholder as per the requirement and all. And once that is gotten, then the product comes and we sit together to decide on what. At the time that the product too is meeting the stakeholder, that does not mean that you will not be there to also be able to gather the requirement. No, because as part of what we are going to do when we start is about we gathering requirements. Because when project management started, then there was nothing like product then. So the waterfall, you have to gather, as a project manager, you have to gather all those things, which we are going to talk about. So we are going to deal with waterfall way of managing projects and agile way of managing projects. Waterfall way of managing project, you managing step by step. You are doing a construction company, you can't do agile. Agile will not work. So you have to use waterfall. But all these are our products, all these technology companies, majority of them use agile or hybrid, mix of agile and waterfall, depending on the type of project. So I hope I've been able to answer you, Aminat.
Thank you, Ma.
Well, any other question?
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to ask, like, how does project management course help in career advancement or switching fields?
Please, can you help me a bit? Can you help me turn down this, maybe TV or radio? Then I can hear you well. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, ma'am.
Or maybe where you have. I'm hearing an echo.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, you
Are you
can
hearing
start.
me
Let
now?
me. Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I want to ask, how does a project management course help in career advancement or switching fields?
Switching fields, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me start first. Sorry, because so many people spoke. What's your field?
I studied computer science in school.
Computer science. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So now, how does it career and switching fields? So now, project management, or as a project manager or as a scrum master, especially project management. Now, it's actually a good career. Like I said, it's a good career. It is what is one of the career that is booming now in technology or non-technology. Now, so I've answered your first question. Now, you now say,
Yes.
so anybody can work as a project manager. You can transition from anywhere. But because there is always a transferable skill. Like I said, if you can manage a small space in your house, you can manage anything. And if you put your mind to it, you can manage anything. So you working as what they call it, let's say bank, all these front desk or customer care, or you working in I'm just trying to look for something not related. You did computer science, so for you is that's your line, which is more with technical project management. And I want to be straightforward here. There is more when you say career advice, there is more. I want to talk about money now. There is more in IT or technical project management than not technical. Don't get me wrong. That does not mean that there are still not big companies that will not, because if I want to apply, I don't go for non-technical because I study computer science right from beginning. So even if I see that, okay, I just see that, okay, I'm going to be using Waterfall to manage projects, and those ones are easy. They're easy to manage. You can just start doing follow-up, this. But IT, technical, it goes beyond that. Even as I am right now, I'm still learning. There are still things I still need to learn as a technical or IT project manager, there are so many things to learn, and it requires, as you are learning, as you are adding more skill to it, your as you are moving career, or you are moving jobs, or even within that job, depending, because there's some jobs definitely as you are doing that, it won't take you any, they might not increase your salary. But let me just say, as you are moving, let's say moving from one company to, you are already expanding, because you are learning, you are gaining one thing or the other. Maybe in this place now, you decided to, as a project manager, don't just be a project manager that will just, okay, I just managing. Be a project manager that have extra skill. As I am right now, I can touch base on so many things. I've done technical support. I've done implementation. I've done data science course. I've done product management course. I can test as a QA. I'm learning more on API testing. I'm even learning more on development as well. I did computer science, but those ones, they've left me because I've left them for some time. So in IT, once you leave IT, IT will leave you. I've worked as a DBA before, sometime back then. It has left me. So what am I trying to say? I'm not just a project manager to just, okay, I'm managing. No, you have to be a skilled project manager if you really want, because there are some jobs you will see, they will tell you 140. I won't lie to you, on LinkedIn, they are there. But if you really want to make that money as a skilled project manager, you need to not only sit on usual managing resources, managing timeline, managing scope, managing costs. You need to go beyond that. You need to be skilled in other areas. So that's my take. I hope I've been able to answer you. Is it Leon now? So that's my advice. Let's just start with this first. We'll be advising ourselves. Just start small. I started small too. I started, I don't want to go into maybe when we're in our class. So it's not like you start with the money will just come back. No, started small. I've worked in a place where what do you call it now? I don't want to go into stories. Okay, after school, after master's, after everything, I got maybe, and so that does not mean that you can be working an admin. I've worked an admin before. That was an available job at that particular time when I came back, and I jumped on it. But then what did I do? I went, as I was doing my admin, I was also upgrading myself in my IT. I didn't want my IT to leave me. I was working with the IT department, because what I wanted when I joined that firm, they said IT manager. I got there, they said it was admin that was available. I did not say no, I don't want admin. I took up the admin role. I started working with the admin manager. But the admin manager knew that after work, I will sit back. I will be doing my own IT. I was going for interview by the side. The man knew. He knew that, okay, this is what this lady wants. I was going to the IT department, working with even though it was not software, because it was a manufacturing company, it was hardware. I was still working with them. They were doing website, doing some other things. I was doing things with them, just so that it will not leave me. Then I was looking for a DBA role to go back, because I already invested in my DBA, whatever, but the DBA did not come. That does not mean that if one does not come, you just sit down and relax. No, I continue. One way or the other, the IT came. I was earning something substantial. So I'm just trying to encourage us. Don't look at money. I left the place, the manufacturing. I started earning 40,000 naira because I got a job that would train some of us. And I was part of the people that they employed, that trained 10 people. And we said we'll earn 40,000 naira. And I was already earning more than something thousand naira. I'm just trying to encourage us. I left that one. I jumped on the 40,000 naira. Less than 6 months, I was confirmed. I was taken out of the country. Not outside them, it's still within Nigeria. But then, not only earning that Nigerian money, then. So I'm trying to encourage you, start from small. It's not about, I'm not here to speak stories. Stories can come later. You guys are asking questions in class. But I think I want to stop it. So I just want you guys to know that this money or this or whether career, you have to start from somewhere. So wherever you are right now, start from there. Start from there. If I tell you the courses that I've done, I'm still doing development. I had to pause it for one reason or the other. I'm still doing. I went to enroll again for front end and back end course, but I paused it because I needed to sort out certain things. 2 years ago, I did the data science course, all because I just don't want to be an ordinary project manager. So please learn from my own experience so that you can even be better than me. Well, I've answered your question, Leon, or was this on you? Yeah. So who else?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Who else, please?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Please, my own question is that how is the training going to be? As in, is it a daily stuff or what will be the?
So I think I don't know whether you attended the onboarding session, and I don't know whether you did that, but it's going to be, it's recorded. You would watch the video, but once a week we have this live class where you ask questions, and there will be assignment after. I don't know when the assignment be. I think assignment will be after or I will find out. I don't know, maybe it's after, but there'll be assignment afterward, maybe after the live class or something. There'll be assignment which you need to do, and there's also certain percentage that you need to what they call it now, that you need to meet up with for you to continue with the class. So you go and listen to the recording, you'd come back with your question during the live class. We ask questions, we'll interact and all. Then you go and do your assignment. And even some of the videos, I've already given some assignment that you have to do before you come to the class. So it depends, yeah. So that's what I can answer you for now. I don't know whether they have missed anything here, but that's just the summary.
Thank you very much, I really appreciate it.
Okay. Any other person? So let me say something again. Please, people that are not technical, please don't get me wrong. I decided to just do my own technical. There are companies out there that are paying people fantastic money as a non-technical word. I've told myself, maybe when I'm done with the technical one, I can start doing the non-technical, because I see the non-technical as easier than the technical. So for me, so don't get me wrong, don't be discouraged. You can start from anywhere, start from your office. If you want to learn, it's even better if you want to learn something. If you are in that office and they have that particular, so let me give an advice. They have that particular, let's say they have project management or they have PMO office there, which is project management office department. Start going there. I came to greet you today. I want to, before you know it, they will just say, if there's any slot, one way or the other, you will start, they will just, you would find your way in there. So you can also start from where you are working. If there's room for that, you can start from where you are working. You can be doing your thing. If you really want to do that thing, if you are really interested in achieving that your goal, see, if you raise bar for yourself and you want to be able to meet up with that target, you will definitely do. Everything boils down to determination in this life. And you also need to continue learning, whether non-technical or technical. I'm just giving room, because at some point in life, you look at yourself. For me, you get to a state to say, okay, this project management, what else do I want to do? Right? Okay. Because you want to advance again. What else do I want to do? And you also think, okay, if I do this, it will take me more to not as per money now, as per the experience, so that when some people they are speaking, I can also be able to speak in that line. Not that they are speaking, I don't even know what they are saying. They are saying A, I don't even know what the A means. And it's also good to ask questions. Don't be an island. Ask questions. Don't show that you know everything. That's another thing again. You ask, you are working with a team or teams of people. You ask them, I don't know this. Please, can you please explain? This thing that you just mentioned now, please explain to me. I want to understand. And they want to explain to you. If you also come down to their level, not like raising shoulder, because some people, they will just be raising shoulder like they know it all. You don't know it all. We are everybody. We are learning. Me, I'm learning. I can learn from you. If I say that there's something that I need to learn from you, I would please. Can you please explain this one to me? Me, I learn every day, so I will encourage us. Because that small thing that you are learning will take you. You don't know even when you are going to use it. You don't even know when you use it. So that is just the simple truth. So more question, please.
Yes, ma. I wanted to ask you a question. For those that aim to go into technical project management, you mentioned that you studied some courses, maybe in data science. Is it like a must for every one of us to dive deep into those courses, or just learn the basics from it, then transition it into project management to become an IT project management?
Okay, sir. So let me explain. Please don't. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. We are starting now, right? From whether next week, or we're starting now. So what I'm advising is, don't start jumping from one thing and first learn the basics first. It's very possible that where you are, let's say, are you working?
No, ma.
You're not working yet. You're still in school, or you're looking for a job?
I just finished. I'm a recent graduate, ma.
Okay. Now,
yes, ma.
You just finished. What course did you study?
Business administration. Ma.
Yeah, the ones I said, okay, that you want to. Okay, yeah. So you're more from the management side. So let me explain to you. You can, depending on, you will see so many jobs on LinkedIn. We're going to talk about all those jobs. They've talked about all those, and it's part of, how to get a job, what do you need to do, and all that. So it depends. There are so many jobs out there. Everything also boils down to how you are able to package yourself. You don't need to have that experience. This lesson that we are going to do can make you get a job if you are serious yourself. If you are serious during the interview, you walk toward the interview, and you know what, and you are also bold to show that, okay, you know this. Now, it depends on where you are working. Please don't get me wrong. I did not just start from, like I told you, I've been on this thing since over 10 years. Now, the question is, being on that thing in over 10 years does not mean that because I've worked in consulting firm, I work in the most part of my career. So maybe that's where I got all these other things from. As a consultant, you don't work only on one thing. I've worked on different things at the same time. So as you are managing projects, you are supporting bank, you are implementing application you are deploying, you are testing, you are doing this, you are doing that. So it depends on where you find yourself sometimes. So start first. Don't go and be learning and you don't even know your direction. No, you picked your direction already. You said project management, right? So stay down that path, right? And follow through. It's very possible. You might be lucky. You might get to maybe a job that maybe that job they are doing AI, or they are doing is a fintech company, or different things, or non-technical. So find a place first. Then look at, okay, this place that I am, is this something that I want for myself? Is it the application that they are managing, or the project that they are doing? Is something that I want? It could even be oil and gas. Someone like me, I cannot even apply. When I say oil and gas, they've put it there already. You must have experience in oil and gas. I don't even move close because I don't have the experience in oil and gas. Unless they say there is no experience, you understand? Hey, I will not move close. So there are certain things that I will not even move close. But what I'm saying is that it's always good to have variety, so that it will be easy for you to be able to for the job to be fast. And if the job is not, even if you are in a place, see what they are doing there. And it's very possible that what they are doing there, you can also level on it and expand on it. So don't be jumping data science. You just be jack of all trades, and you'll be confused. So that's why I was talking to my sister, and she did product. She now wants to do project. But I will still come back and ask her later when we start this project. I hope I can remember her name. she needs to decide on which part. Or sometimes she can just start after the whole thing. Maybe she can start applying for the two if she find product too interesting and anyone that comes. Because I think it also happened to me at some point. Because when I left, at some point I was kind of okay, do a product, product, because I was doing so many things and that because of my consulting. And I think project was easier for me based on calls, interview calls, and everything. And product was even more, but it was easier for me, feedback from recruiter than the other one. But I will not lie to you. That does not mean that if they're talking about anything about product now, I cannot. Because you can get to a place where the product team, maybe there are certain things that they need to do as a product manager or other team or even designer that they are not doing. But if you have that kind of experience, you can be able to advise them. But please stop, don't jump. Start first. If you now see a need, then you pick that need. That need does not mean that your need has to be data science, that your need has to be, that kind of thing. You now pick your need from it and you continue like that. So please don't start jumping from one thing to another. My own part is different from anybody's part here, right? So just follow your path and take it bit by bit. I took my own bit by bit as well. Are you good?
Yes, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Okay, welcome. More question. Me that I said I have another meeting, but I've tried to manage them. Okay, I think more question. Let me welcome more. Let me give you guys to like 30 minutes. More question, please.
Hello. I dropped my question. I dropped my question on the comment section because I can't talk. I'm at work.
Okay, in the office. Please, we will be learning the tech aspect of the tech aspect of project management. When you say the tech, okay, I've seen it. When you say the tech aspect of project management, are you talking about? So the program is about both waterfall. So is everything about project management that we are going to talk about in the program. So when you say tech aspects, let me assume it's still part of maybe the agile part, but that doesn't mean that tech aspects we don't do waterfall. But when you now say tech aspect, that means you must also be able to start thinking of having small knowledge about tech. Maybe by the time we go along, but let me be sincere with you. Whatever thing that we're going to learn here is all about both tech and non-tech. But I will not come to this class and now be showing you how to do API testing. That's why I want to understand the tech aspect, man. I will not come and be showing you how to do API testing or how to test the login, whatever, or how to work as a QA, quality assurance person, or how to design, how to use Figma. That's for designer. I will not come to class and be showing you how to use as you are working in that your space. You will be working with designers, and that's why there is bootcamp 1 month, because at the end of the day, everybody will be distributed in your team. There will be project manager. You maybe one or two people will be the one to manage. Maybe they might not put one person so that you can learn from each other. Maybe like 2 project manager. Maybe like I'm just saying, maybe like 2 product manager. I don't know. They're developers, so that then the 2 can coordinate, or they can work and help themselves, learn from each other. Then developers, QA, you see designers, front end, back end. From there, even that small camp, that boot camp that you're going to have for 1 month, that aspect is the tech aspect already. So that aspect already, from what you will learn in class, you will now use it to be able to, because the aspect that we want to do for 1 month is the tech aspect. Is majorly the tech aspect, because you're going to use Agile. By God's grace, I hope we'll get a free tool to be able to manage and to manage the project. So for the bootcamp. So that aspect is the tech mostly, because it will be tech because we will have developers and everything, and those aspects are tech. So I would say yes for practical too. Tech aspect, yes, because the other one is easy. Whatever thing we are going to learn is easy, just to put documentation. For the other ones, put the documentation together and start following with team. Are you done? when are you going to finish, and all that. But there is also more to that if you really want to go deep. And that's the deep part, but you have to start small. Ma, I hope you are, because I know that your part is non-tech, so I don't want you to be discouraged, because I think you've told me that you want to. Your part is non-tech, if I'm correct.
Miss Ma, I want to ask, what are like the basic applications that would help us, like, since when we begin or when we start the lectures and start learning? What are the hands-on basic softwares or applications to have to aid practicing and all of that, so that at least we can start with that? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma. So, you know, they talk about Slack now. When we start, I don't know whether you've joined them. Slack is one tool that company use to interact. Aside using WhatsApp, all these major companies use Slack instead of using WhatsApp to interact. Then there are also, it depends on them. Some are not really free. There are tools. There is Jira. There is ClickUp. Where I'm currently working now is ClickUp that they are using. Some companies use Jira. Some use Trello. There's another one again for communication like Slack. I've used Basecamp too at some point. I've talked about Trello. There's ClickUp. There is Jira. There is Agile DevOps. So, but I'll have to look when we come to that part of managing. When it comes to the Agile part, I have to look for a free one that we can use to practice. I have to look. So I can't say the particular one, but definitely I'm going to explain one and we're going to practice in class using one of them. But I have to look for one that is free. But let me tell you, anyone, so far you have one that you know how to use, you can start applying. I mean that job, you can start putting it on your CV and all. Yeah, so Slack too is one of them. By the time you start putting, you put Slack on your CV, because you can't put WhatsApp on your CV. Everybody uses the WhatsApp is just for normal. Yeah, so having Slack, and they've mentioned that's why they want you guys to be conversant, to be used to. So Slack is a major. So if you have Slack on your, then Conference too is also for documentation and also I would say so I've mentioned, but let's get there in class. Let me see the one that I can see that is free then. So definitely we'll start with one in class. And when you are doing the other bootcamp too, it will also be used as well for managing, because you guys will be the one to manage the developers, manage the designers, manage the tester. I don't know, there's no tester. Okay. There's no test, there's no QA. But the developer can test. They will do unit testing to test what they are doing. You guys will manage, make sure that everything is fine before they can now, maybe they are moving to at least there will be certain things that maybe just a temporary environment. I don't know till then when we get there. But that is the practical aspect that you guys will now do. Okay, yes, then you can start applying. Oh, you need to have done. You don't need to tell them in that place that, oh, I just did the boot camp. I did no. You have to be bold. You have to be assertive that this thing I can do it, and that's why it's good to attend classes, listen to the recording, come back and ask questions, practice and all, and be ready to succeed. In the sky, then you are there. So I hope I'm able to answer your question, ma. Ma?
Yes,
Have I answered
please.
your
Thank
question?
you.
Okay,
Yes,
welcome.
thank you.
Welcome. Any other person? Let's talk. 27 people. Let me say 25 people. No more question. Don't come and ask me a question when we start class 2. Class is class 2. All this one is supposed to ask now. So that you will the time for class. You don't forget me to get class to attend to. So let's ask our question. Although that one I will give room for, but I will not want too much of side when we have other things to handle in class. So because we are here now, nobody is talking. Should I call it a day? Can we pick assistant class captain? If nobody wants to ask question again.
Sorry, ma, please, ma, when is the class starting, the date? I'm so sorry for just asking.
No, it's fine, man. They will get back to you. I don't have answer for that though. They would communicate. Okay. I don't have information on that. I'm sorry. Were you in the onboarding session, general onboarding session?
No.
Okay. I think it will be communicated. I don't have answer to that. I'll be sincere. Yes. The management will communicate. Yeah. And it can even be said here. I don't know. Maybe when we are done with the whole meeting, but definitely there'll be communication. Yes.
Thank you, ma.
Okay. Any other person?
Sorry, ma. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sorry about the question I'm about to ask, so I'm not really sure to sit well.
No. There is nothing about sorry. You can ask any question.
Okay, thank you. I just want to know, like, the course itself, what does it really entail? And where, like, eventually we get to know about everything in it. Where are we going to be working with it? How are we going to work with, okay, where are we going to be working with it with? Like, do you get my question?
So I want to take it one after the other. You said the project. So you said the thing that we want to do, the course. What does it entail?
Yes, ma'am.
Number one. You now said that, okay, what does it entail? Let's start with that. What does it entail? I don't know whether anything has been distributed to the team already, but let me just read through here, just a heading of what it entails. So we'll do so it's more of both theoretical and practical way of managing projects, hands-on. Then like I still gave my own real life scenario, my career and everything. So that'll be life scenarios about handling things and all. I just gave one now about how I was able to transition back when I was not around for some time and all that, back to my IT, what I did. And also it's just for us to encourage everybody that, okay, you can start from anywhere, you can pick up from anywhere. Maybe you started before and you at some point you want to, that kind of thing. I don't want to go more into details on that. So those are the general thing, but let me just speak on what we are going to introduction to project management, project initiation, how you'll be able to start off your project planning, a different type of project planning, things that need to be done, how you want to manage your scope, you want to manage your cost, how you manage the project budget, how then you manage and procurement, what the communication, how you communicate with your stakeholders and all, then running agile projects, then project execution and how you monitor your project, maybe when developers or when in the case of IT, is development team working on the project, designers, quality assurance, doing certain tasks, how you manage them, and if it's the other non-technical, maybe you are working with the it could be legal team, it could be a school, it could be company that want to encourage startup, different companies. It depends, but I will tilt more in the IT, the technology part, and project execution and monitoring. So for that other part, what you just need to do for non-technical is just to be able to have documentation, which you're going to deal with every documentation, have documentation and be following up with team, following up with what you are in the non-technical. For you follow up, okay, where are we on this? Where are we on that? You have meetings as a project manager, meetings or upon meetings. You cannot run away from meetings. You have to do presentation. So there are some jobs, more of consulting job, you have to do presentation. You cannot run away from it. It depends on the job. It depends on what you want. By the time you start, you know what you want. I started things that when I see, aside not technical, even technical too, when I see, I will tell myself, I will not even bother to apply because I don't want to go through that route. So I just don't apply for fun. I look at the job role before I apply. I look at what can I do. It is something that I can do because I want to do my work well, not to do work shabbily. So I will look at the job role and see, can I do it when I'm being called upon? Even if I scale through the interview, is it something that I can do? So there are different even type of IT role. There is consulting. The consulting one, they are more of governance. We talk about it. They are more of governance, more of their own. They don't work with. You don't work with developers directly. You work for companies to make companies' infrastructure to be better. So there are different types of managing projects. Let me move on. Then project closure, then also career preparation and all. So those are the things that we will learn here. And I told you also practical experience. I'm going to share different practical experience. So now can you please tell me your second question? I hope your first question is fine now.
Yes,
I've been
ma'am.
able to answer you. Okay. Your second question,
I
please.
think you answered the second question also, but like I'll just say,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
second question is just that after we learn everything we have to learn in the course, where are we going to be working with it? Like where are we going to be working with the course? Like where exactly? In what area? Firms or companies or anything like that? I think you answered.
Okay, so let me reiterate this. So after, don't forget that after, I think from when we started this lesson, as in this session, it was explained that we'll first do 2 months for the normal class, right? Then 1 month for bootcamp. Please correct me if I'm wrong, so that I will not go and speak. 2 months for 2 months for the 1 month for the bootcamp. The bootcamp, as it involves you people and the mix of other careers, right? And that is where you'll be able to definitely, if other careers, I'm sure that other careers, because the other classes, they are developers, development class, product management class, and all. So I'm very sure that is going to be a technical or IT management that you will do in that in that regard, if you are going to be mixed with, which is okay. I feel like I said, the other one is easy, because the other one is more of what we are going to do in class. Is when we get to the agile part that will now be doing more of the technical. But don't forget, some companies that we have now, they are still using the waterfall. It depends on the project. We'll talk about it when we start our lesson. Why the reason why you must use this, why you must use that one, or you can do a mix. So it's always good to have a mix of both waterfall and agile. Then we also talk about certifications, which is good to start off with and all, but not now. Let's start lesson first. Then you now start thinking of, okay, what certification. As you go along, then more questions will come. So, but now, where are you going to work? I don't know. I think there is so you have to meet up with certain standard. So I think the company, please correct me, organizers, so I'm not going. Maybe the company, they are partner with certain, so in case there is any employment or something, I think something like that. I'm not too sure, so I don't want to speak on what I'm not sure of. So they will be able to speak more on that. Maybe by the time I'm done with my side regarding that aspect, that where are you going to work? But if it's for boot camp, it's still within all the students in Africa. But if it's now where you're going to work, I might not be able to speak on that, as in where, like companies are going to work. I don't have answer. My one is to come and train and make sure, and also advise, mentor, and all. And make sure you guys, you are in a better space. By the time we are done with this class, so I may not have answer for that particular one. Yeah. Please, ma, can we have a social media handle so that we can follow you, ma? Please, organizer, can I share my LinkedIn?
Definitely.
If they say yes, I'll share.
Definitely.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, any other question? More question, keep it coming, no. Question, guys. Are we saying that we are good, right? Please, another thing again. Let me give you mine. So in my class, I'm a very, very respectful person. Please be respectful to your colleagues, even to myself as well, and I will do the same. Please don't come later. You will not come on time, and I don't like last minute though. Don't come maybe after 5 minutes to the end of the class, like I told you, or help me to have my own plans as well. So everything will be communicated. Sorry, my network. I've stopped my network. So let me repeat myself. I said, please respect your team members or your class members. And please, I don't want when somebody asks question, or some people will be afraid to ask question, or some people will ask question and they will say, what are you asking? Or your instructor is also talking, what are you saying? You know, some people, we're all here to me. I'm here, let's respect ourselves, please. Don't shout on anybody. Don't be aggressive to anybody. Try and be nice. Project managers are always nice. Try and be nice, please. Try and be nice. Try and be empathic. You don't know what that person is going through. That's the part of your interview they will ask you. Those are there are things that are inbuilt. Some things you don't even need to. There are things that is inbuilt yourself. They don't need to teach you. So if you are this aggressive, you don't even care about your neighbor want to fall, you don't even know when the person has even entered the ditch, you don't even care. You can't be a good project manager. I will not lie to you. So a project manager has to be empathic, especially when it comes to this other part. There are so many aspects that you have to show empathy. You have to be kind to your. I'm not saying that you should dash all your money or whatever, but you have to show there are different ways of being kind, showing kindness to your partner, to your team members, to you, because you don't know what that person is going through, why that person is not even is slow on doing certain tasks. You don't know. But also be firm, because some people will take advantage. Be firm. When you are being nice and they are not doing your work, be firm. So you have to put a kind of know the thin line between you are being firm and also I'm being empathic. So your work, that does not mean that your work will not go. Make sure your work too is going on well, as you are being showing your own side of as a good, showing your own way of managing people. Because you're going to manage people, manage whatever you can manage. That's the work of, please. And also, please, not last minute that you now come later. And also learn for people that come late. I know that, okay, work, I know you have different type of work, we know, but don't let it be every time. Project manager, you have to be time conscious. We'll talk about different questions as we go along. Some things that relate to just general life that they can just ask you during interview. You just think maybe, okay, how can you even manage your team members? Maybe your team members that are fighting, and you want your work to go. What will you do? You know, all those are the. So it's more of people management. You must have that. You know, it's not about technical skill. You can be technically good, but if your people skill is zero, and that is not even about project management. In all skill, in all career, even in the tech, the best developer, if you are good and your people skill is zero, forget it. You can't go anywhere. You to get to a state that you will just, God will not allow us to go up, and that kind of thing. So that people skill is very important, not only in this course, but all over. It helps a lot. It goes a long way. So that would be my take. Now, any other question before we move to who want to be our assistant? Because they said there is a class captain already. I will not pick. Nobody wants to be my assistant. You don't want to assist the class captain. Precious. Somebody,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
many people are raised their hand though. Okay.
Yes,
How many
ma'am.
people now? I'm seeing 2 people. I'm going to, okay, 3 people. Okay. How many? Let's see more. Let's see more. Let's see more. I'm seeing Peace. I'm seeing Precious. I'm seeing Olawale. I'm seeing Oluwa. Have you spoken? Oluwatoyin Okewole. Have you spoken? You have not spoken, no. I know some people, some names are already clicking. I don't think you've spoken. Is it yes? Is that a yes? I don't know the sign. No, sorry. Is that a yes? No. No, yes. I don't know that sign, so I'm sorry. Unless you drop it, just drop your message. No, I haven't. Okay, that's a no. Okay. Okay, I know you've not spoken. Okay. You will still speak because I want to know what you are doing and why you are here. Okay, I have how many people now that raise up their hand for second? They said there is a class captain, but I want to choose an assistant. So I have Peace, I have Precious, I have Ade. Let me get the name of Ade Bambo Payemi, and I have Olawale, and I have Oluwatoyin. So I think how many? I think they are all only one guy, right? Olawale. The other people are their ladies. Correct, right?
Yes.
If I'm correct, please thumbs. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. So, what do we do? Okay, that's cool. What do we do? We have a lady. I think they said there's a lady already. Organizer, what can I use to pick the assistant now? Help me. I have so many people. I have so many friends.
Okay, we can do a poll. We can do a poll.
Okay, how do we go about it? I have so many friends. They want to be my friends, so help me. I can't choose.
Okay, I think let me create a poll. Please can I just
Okay.
let me drop your name in the chat box. Let me see.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
guys will go to your channel, then you go and vote. Let me see.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so while we are doing that, Oluwatoyin, please tell me your name again and what. I hope you were able to learn some few things when you joined. I don't know when you joined. And if some other people to haven't spoken, me that I said 30 minutes, see me, I'm ready. I'm ready into. I know that if I start like this, I will not want to. That's fine. Okay. Oluwatoyin, please introduce yourself and tell me why you are in this class. And hope you're able to hear a few things. So I don't know when you joined. So you can go ahead. I think Adebambo too. Has she spoken? Adebambo, I don't think I've had your name as well or your voice. I'm not too sure.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
That's number 2. Thank you. Let me try and check the list. You can see that I'm knowing people small. I don't think I've heard from Paul as well. Paul Olubanwo. I don't think I've heard from you. I'll need you to also introduce yourself. Let me see. Badamosi. I don't think I have as well.
Actually,
Badamosi.
I was going to ask question last.
Okay, that's you. Okay. I was looking at the list, the chat, so that's what I'm checking it for. Okay, thank you. Okay, and Sylvia, if you can hear me too, I don't think I've heard from you. So I would like to start from the first person that I called. Then let's take it on after the other. I need your name. If you are working, if you are not working, why are you here? Thank you. While we run the poll and the stuff, please put down your names and let's go and vote there. Okay. You can go ahead, please. Thank you. You can go ahead. I've called names after the other, so I'm expecting that name to flow like that. Then Glory to just join. Glory will take turn after the last person that I called. So the first person that I call can go ahead and speak. Thank you. I can't hear that first person again. Please. Okay. If I cannot hear the first person, can the second person, can Adebambo go ahead? I'm trying to remember their first name. But Adebambo, please go ahead. Tell me about yourself and why you are here.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Adebambo Modinos. I'm a digital marketer.
Okay. So why are you here? Why are you in this
I
class?
actually want to learn something different from what I actually do. So that's why I decided to go for this project management course.
Are you planning to port if there is
Sorry?
need? Are you planning to port if there is if you see a or an avenue for you to port? Are you planning to port? Are you planning to move to project management, or you just want to do it as a course?
I want to do it as a course and also make it use of it also, not just to learn it. No.
Okay then. Next person, please. Or the first person that I called earlier. Thank you. Debambo. It's like that first person does not want to talk to me. Okay, next person,
Hello.
please. Okay,
Good
yeah.
evening.
Good evening.
Thank you so
Okay.
much for your time. And it's a privilege to be on this
Thank you.
platform as a
Yeah.
participant and a student. I really do appreciate. So my name is Oluwato Yokiwole, and I'm a news presenter, a social media manager, and a community manager as well. So I've been meaning to, do project management. I've had people recommend to me, I think you are good in this. Why not try project management? And so I just decided to, take this opportunity when I saw it.
Okay.
So,
Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. Okay, next person, please. I think that person should be a guy or so. I'll be sharing my handle now. I was trying to. Okay, next person, please. I just shared my LinkedIn page. Next person, I can't remember the names again. No, please. So you guys, you need to help me. If I call your name, please help me and speak. Only 3 people dropped their. I think they were more like 4.
So hello, man.
Sir.
So the poll is live, so we can start voting.
Okay. I'm
Just
seeing
check
3.
your Slack channel.
Okay. I'm only seeing 3 people. Oluwatoyin, have you dropped your own name? I'm saying. How many people? Are there?
yes, I have dropped it.
4. I think you dropped it late, so I think we have 4. Just go with the 4.
Okay.
You dropped it late.
They say you guys can start voting. No. You guys can start voting. Okay, next person. While we conclude on the voting, next person, please. I saw a guy's let me look for that name again. Maybe Sylvia should talk, but there is a guy. Where is that guy?
Hello, everyone.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you for this. I'm learning a lot. I'm on the road, so in case you can my name is Sylvia Freddy. I'm a virtual assistant, and why I joined the project management training, I just want to upskill because I see a lot of demands for project management. I got curious, so I thought I should apply for the training there. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
good. Okay, cool. You're welcome. You're welcome. Damilola Olagoke, please introduce yourself. I think he's just joined. I can't find that guy again. Please, how do I have access to the project management channel on Slack? Precious is asking. That guy doesn't.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening, please.
I don't know how the introduction
Okay, yeah,
process.
let me tell you. Your name, if you are working, if you are not working, then why are you here?
Okay. My name is Oluwadamlola Olagoke, and currently I'm a serving corper in Lagos State. And aside that, I make dresses. That is, I sew. I'm a tailor.
Oh, okay. Why are you here?
Yes.
Why are you here?
Okay. Why am I here? I always wanted to study project management, and this is not my first time in this cohort. The first time I was here, I was a community manager for product management, but I was really not interested in product management. But I already had like a flair for projects. So this time around, when they introduced project, I said, okay, now I'm ready. Let's get right into it. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I thought maybe I was talking. I was talking, but I was muted. Sorry. Who else have not spoken? And let's know.
Good evening, ma. I haven't spoken now.
Okay, you not spoken. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Ibukunlua by name. Presently I'm unemployed, so I don't just want to sit down being idle. So I decided to try something new while being unemployed, which is project management.
Okay. How long have you? How long have you been unemployed?
Since January.
Okay, it's just recent, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry. God will give you a job. Just be focused. Who am I speaking? Who is talking now? Who?
It's Ibukunlua.
Ibukunlua. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. And to the rest of the team that are looking for a job, or maybe you finish your school, don't worry, just be focused. Something great will come, and be focused and know what you're doing. But you can start from anywhere. Whatever job that comes doesn't necessarily have to be project management. I just told you how I kick back to my IT. After I was not around, I went for my master's and also. So you just have to. Sorry. You just have to be focused and know what you're doing. That's just the most important thing. Guys, please just give me 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. Please. Use command plus shift. Another person can talk. Oh, I'm just. Okay. Are we all done? Have we all spoken? Anybody that comes, okay, Glory Daniel. Has Glory Daniel spoken? By 7 now we'll be done. I don't want to keep because I know the other people too, they have things to do. Not only me. I need to go back and meet my team members because I said I will be back by 6, but I just felt I need to attend to people. Like I said, it was 30 minutes that I gave my 30 minutes, 1 hour. Then now I'm the one doing 2 hours. So I need to reach out to certain team members to know whether they're able to complete a task. So I have no Glory Daniel, you spoken, right? Have we all voted so that we can just pick an assistant and we can round up and call it a day? Glory Daniel, have you spoken?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Because I
I
don't
just
think
came.
I've seen that. Okay, so I said you introduce yourself, and introduce yourself and tell me why, if you are working, tell me why you are joining this our class. If you are working, if you are not working, what are you doing?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, like everyone already know, my name is Glory Daniel Wire, and I'm a graduate of English and Communication Arts. I just graduated this year from university, so I don't really have anything I'm doing right now. I don't have anything going on right now. I spoke to one of my friends about getting a job, and the person was like, there's no job available now, but there's this tech program coming up that you would like me to partake in it, and then I might gain 1 or 2 knowledge that would
Okay.
help me in the long run.
Definitely. Okay, cool. Thank you. So now to cap it all, I noticed that I'm hearing more of I just finished school or I'm in school. I just finished school, I'm looking for a job or I'm looking for a job. Now, I'm saying that I just want to also know, I think I only out of everybody here who has experience in project management, whether by hearing some terminology or by pressures, okay, hearing some terminology or by working maybe in a place where company where you are with them, or Abisola, and that's number 2. You are with them and peace, that's number 3. You know that kind of thing. You have a bit of answer, you have an idea. So I think 3 people, because I'm looking at by 7 will close. So by that time we'll have gotten our assistant too. So can we get the assistant maybe later the next class, or we get the assistant the vote tonight before we leave? Organizer. I just want to know, are we going to get the feedback of the winner before 7, or it will be later? Because most people might not vote now. I just want to know.
Please, where are we to vote?
They said on Slack.
Okay.
On Slack. Okay, so I think I've seen. So those people that have spoke that raised their hand regarding those experience, can you please one by one? I don't know. I can't remember everybody. I think like 4 now. Please one by one tell me at what point did you experience, whether by book or by. So just follow one another. Thank you. Still raise your hand though, so that I will know who and who. Okay.
Hello, good evening. Good evening,
Okay.
ma'am.
Good evening.
Can you
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for Yeah, you're taking your time. So I heard and I've heard about project management because I've worked with two project managers,
Okay.
last year and same this year. So I really love the way they talk about it and all of that. So also where I work, the company I work, though we do not have a project manager, but we kind of handle projects like minor projects. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
my own take here. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. So in a way, you can also, by the time you finish, you can also pitch to them and start something small with them. Is that possible?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Is
Thank you.
okay. Where you are working, is it a fintech? Is it a or a non-technical firm?
It's a non-technical firm, an NGO, Nigerian
NGO,
Chamber
yeah.
of Shipping.
Okay, okay. NGO too is also just that I'm not just into, but NGO too is also a good place to, yeah, United Nations, all those you can get. I think somebody too is there working, something like that. So NGO too is a good. That's fine. The next person, Precious. Thank you, peace.
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma. Can you hear me?
Good evening. Yes, I
Ma,
can.
please, can you hear me, ma?
I can.
So
I
for
can
me,
very well.
I
I
actually
can.
found
Okay.
on project management out of curiosity. Ahead of the word, I'm like, what are they managing? Then making my findings, I found out that I just like the plain word of supervisor over something. That's from the and over for the past few months, I've been exploring Trello a lot. Although I've not really
Okay.
worked on projects, but then there was a place
Hmm.
I volunteered and I wanted to track a webinar, like plan a webinar, like something like that, and make
Hmm.
sure that it came to pass and everything went well. So
That's
that's the
cool.
basic experience I have. But I've used Trello before. I've heard
Oh,
of Jira and Asana and some other things, but it is Trello
okay.
I'm well taught because I've
Yeah,
practiced a lot
well,
on it.
vast.
And there was a time
Okay.
somebody reached out to me. He was building an AI tool for a project management tool,
Yeah.
and I had to like do a test for him, a beta tester for him on the tool. And the tool is actually it would be a very good tool for project managers a lot. Like it's an automated tool that can
Okay.
create boards, that can add theme, that can do a lot of things actually. All you have to do is just talk to
Mm.
it. Yeah, so
Talk. You
that's
speak to it. You
yes, you
speak
can
to it.
type and yes, yes.
So it's more like AI, voice
Yes, it's
AI.
more like an AI. Yes, yes, just that they have not launched it yet. It's still in the
Okay.
they're still working on it. Yes.
So are you in line of QA?
No, Ma, can you explain that?
So
Sorry.
quality assurance. When you did you talked about you testing for that person, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so
Okay, all
you
I
were
did that
testing
time was that
as more as a more like end user.
yes, I used it. And
Okay.
okay, what we first did that we had a meeting and I asked
Okay.
him some certain questions and I brought in my suggestion from other AIs
Okay.
who have used and
End
it
user.
was like, okay, we keep working on it.
Okay.
But then
Okay.
last, I think 2 weeks ago when we still talked, I reached out to him that I've used it. This is my feedback on it. And he told me that this
Okay.
and that they are working. I told him the things that they needed to adjust because I found out that there are some certain things the AI cannot do yet. So I had to like tell him, and he told me that they are going to work on that. But then I've been kind of busy and a little bit sick, so I've not had time
Okay.
to go back. But maybe I will try it again, maybe this night or tomorrow, and reach out to know any other thing that need adjustment. But I know that the last time I tried it, it was able to create a card for me and a board. Yes. So
Wow. Using a voice.
yeah, it uses voice and it uses typing too. But for the
Okay,
voice, it's
that's
not
cool,
able
sha.
to do accents very well yet. You know that all of us have different accents.
Yes, that's cool.
So I told
So
him
you're
about the
already
accent.
doing, yeah. So Precious, you're already doing a good job in that
Mhm.
line. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you just need to build we'll talk more on that in class. You're already doing a good job in that line. You're already working, trying to see how to make a particular, let's say you're on that project, you're making that project. You're also giving
Yeah.
your own inform I won't call it
Yes.
decision now, like giving your own information, your own idea
Yes.
about, okay, I feel that this thing should be like this, is things should be like that. So, and you started using Trello as well. So I feel that you're on the right path. And I will not lie to you. By the time you are done with this class, and you after the boot camp, you can as well start applying for a job, and you can also leverage on this your AI that you said you've already. It can also be part of your experience, and maybe while you're part of your experience, maybe you talking to the persons, you can also help them to start. Okay, is this something that I can just help you start my managing? You know, that kind of thing. I don't need to. Can I do a voluntary? Guys, we'll talk more on
Yes.
that go along. So
Yes.
I'll be dropping some ideas. Depending on what, if you guys are talking, if like because you spoke now, that's why I'm able to. If you don't talk, me too, I will
Yes,
keep
ma'am.
quiet at some point. Yeah. So you
Ma'am.
ready? So
So,
that's my
sorry, ma'am. From what I went to check, I just want to correct something. When I asked the last time about the two, it was they said they are building a single Kanban board with 4 column, a backlog to
yes.
do
Okay.
and done, and to
Mm-hmm.
make it conversational, and also they are adding personalized feature, arranging the accents, the dictionary, and the common use. So I think that was what we discussed the last time I checked.
Okay. So Kanban too is part of Agile way of managing project. You can use Scrum, you can use Kanban, you can use
Yes.
Save and all that. So you're already doing a good job there. So you just need to leverage on that and yeah, and just to more of a mentorship and guidance on how to start off. Okay, well done. Abisola.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Abisola.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm
Good
Abisola
evening.
Adeleke. Um,
That's fine.
I'm a teacher, and
Okay.
I am volunteering as an HR intern in
Okay.
an organization like that, online, remote. And
Okay.
that was where I learned, like, I had more experience on this
Okay.
track.
Okay.
So recently we just did a summit, like we just completed the summit where I helped
Okay.
the team,
Okay.
the project listening team in drafting
Okay.
mails for sponsors,
Okay. Okay.
partners,
Okay.
and
Okay.
took a course with them.
Okay.
Learn
Okay.
like the basics of project management. So that's what,
Management. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Abisola. I used to be a stammerer. The way I'm talking now, you are a stammerer, right?
Yeah.
You stammer. Okay. I used to
Yes,
be a stammerer. So I'm still a stammerer. That's why sometimes I might be talking very fast. So stammerers, whether they talk fast or they talk slowly. So just take it one way. And I'm happy that because some stammerers, they might not want to talk that, if I talk now, I'm a stammerer. Before I used to eat my leg. I will eat my leg before I want to speak one, just to drop one, that kind of thing. But you are bold to be able to raise your hand and to be able to speak, because some people will just hide, do not want to talk. I used to do like that before when I used to, because I think consulting brought me out anyways. I might want to ask questions, but I just want everybody to speak, and I might ask my question later, but if there's anything for me to ask, so I go ask, that kind of thing. But I like your boldness. So now for you too, you've already started, and I could see that, like you said, the basics of project management. You're usually trying to follow up. You're trying to you go for meetings and all. Those are just the normal. But so we are going to we are going to deal on those documents. What are the things that you need to do as a the in-depth of those ones are just anybody can, like I said, anybody can, you can start off from anywhere, but there is more to that when it comes to the main job, because when you're applying, you would see there are a lot of things that they will be listed, even down to sometimes certification. And I would not want you guys to be discovered, because there's some job that you see online and they will just put on there. Some they will even put 80. You ask yourself that waiting happened. Is this how bad this thing is? It's not like that. But you just have to have extra skill, extra something. Your extra might be your first knowledge. It might be your first career. I won't lie to you. The extra that you have It might be that thing that you've done in school or that course that you did that will not be your extra on that particular project management. So it's not all about, it might be your past experience or your what you learned in school then. And they are now saying, okay, they want somebody in that area, somebody that knows this. So no knowledge is lost to guys. So please have that at the back of your mind. I think, is
Thank you
that
very
all?
much,
3
ma.
people? Welcome. Is that all? 3 people?
I think so.
And I think they were 4. Yeah, somebody raised, you guys were 4. But if that's, we have 3 more minutes, so maybe we'll continue in class. Organizer. I don't think there's another question again. I don't want to force people to talk. Is anybody still with me? Isaac, I think you would you tell me this your Yoruba name again so that I can stick. Oh. Is Isaac there? So that I will not be. I want to know this your Yoruba name that you mentioned in the beginning. Please help me. I think I'm done. So guys, do you guys hope you enjoyed the session?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
Okay.
very much for your time. God bless
Yes,
you.
ma. Thank you so much for
Amen.
today's session, ma.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's good.
Thank
That's
you
good.
so much, ma.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's fine. I'm happy that you all enjoyed the class. So are we going to get the assistant name later? We only have 2 minutes. Please, organizer, help me. Oh. Thank you to everybody. And I don't want to just end the class. I need somebody to speak from the management side. Okay, hold on, please. Let me call any of them. Maybe they are not on the call. Let me call, please. Okay. Chris, please, who is going to, should I end the meeting or how do we go about it? It's 7 o'clock. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, I think I understand. Sorry, guys.
Okay,
I'm done.
good evening once again. Let me check the Slack channel.
Okay.
Okay, I think Olawale Abraham is
He's
our,
leading.
yeah, with
Okay.
7 votes. Precious Oluwanifemi has 1 vote. Peace Uwanchuku has 0 votes. Oluwatoyin Okewole has 1 vote. And Olawale Abraham has 7 votes.
Okay.
So having met all the requirements, Mr. Olawale Abraham hereby is returned elected as our assistant class rep.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, so Mr. Lawale, yeah, this time assistant class rep. No, but we'll know the main class rep by the time we start.
I think she's on the call. Damilola Olagoke, yeah.
Let me see. Damilola Olagoke, you need to say hello because I did not hear you. Please say hello before you leave. I did not hear you.
Oh my good
Please quickly speak,
evening.
please.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening.
Okay, you've only spoken. Okay, you are the one that came. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so guys, we'll see when we see you. We'll see when the class. Yeah, I'll communicate my own weekend when the convenient time to have our session aside the videos that you would listen to. Please, let's just try our best, and then we'll leave the rest to God to help us. Okay, I'm open for any assistant, any questions, any, like you said, you guys need to go through certain, just no come directly to me. Anyways, I'll also send my LinkedIn channel. So I wish you guys all the best. See you when we see.
Okay,
bye.
Before you go, man, you can share your LinkedIn on their official Slack channel so they can follow you.
That Slack channel we'll talk later. I don't think I don't have it though.
I think you are there. I think you are there, but
I'm
if
there.
you are not there, I'm going to, I think
Okay,
so.
just chat me up so that I can go there because I'm not. Just chat me. Just chat me on my WhatsApp. The link. Then I will go there and I will share it there. Okay, thank you. Okay,
And
then.
please, you will get your invite, the invite to your LMS platform, to your dashboard, soon before the end of business tomorrow. So thank you. Bye for now. I think you can call it a day now. See you next week.
Okay, Isaac. Let's talk later when you are free with the other. Please.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the. Will I say enjoy the rest of your dinner? The day as